to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Durante,
Present.
Folks,
Present.
Rappaport,
Present.
Sharp,
Present.
Spezak,
Here.
Williams,
Present.
Wilson,
Here.
Dunansky is excused.
Approval of minutes.
So moved. Support.
Motion by Commissioner Wilson, supported by Commissioner Spezak. Roll call, please.
Durante,
Yes.
Folks,
Yes.
Rappaport,
Yes.
Sharp,
Yes.
Spezak,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
At this time in our meeting, if there's anything that is not on our agenda you'd like to bring before us, this would be the time. There are copies of the agenda. Mr. Elliott there. All right, see none, we'll move into our case. No. We'll move into our case 971C, which is a public hearing for special land use approval for the proposed vehicle repair facility. Mr. Elliott.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is an application, as you say, for a vehicle repair facility to be located at 5950 North Hicks Road. This is in an I-1 zoning district. Vehicle repairs are allowed as a special land use in the I-1 zoning district. If you can kind of see the orange dot on the aerial there, it's actually a star, but it looks like a dot from this distance. That is the site. It's just south of where Webb Drive intersects with Hicks Road in that subdivision, industrial subdivision. There's a little closer look at the building and those surrounding it. As you can see, it's on the east side of the road. It's entirely surrounded by I-1 district. That is a view looking past the building to the east. So you can see the other industrial behind it. Those trees are in fact in back of this building, this site. That's a view from behind the building. That's a view of the front of the building. As I understand it, the space is the former martial arts studio, as indicated in that picture. Is that right? Yep. So we have an approved site plan on file for this property already that regulates the landscaping and the parking and circulation. There's a couple of driveways in. There's parking both in front of and behind the building. The site itself is 1.38 acres. It's got 200 feet of frontage on Hicks Road. And the building in total is 16,000 square feet. And so the petitioner proposes to occupy a quarter of that, or 4,000 square feet for this use. As I mentioned, all sides of the site are zoned similarly in the I-1 district. The master plan calls for industrial use on this property, so the proposal is consistent with the master plan. You see some of the history there of the site. There has been a gymnastics studio in here in the past, a hot tub store. The site is actually Lot 6 of Ford Hicks Westland Industrial Subdivision, which was developed in 1985. In terms of our analysis, I won't read all of the findings there. I'll just try to discuss the ones where we have particular comments that we think should be addressed with some conditions. In terms of traffic impact and impact on surrounding uses from cars, our suggestion is that as a condition of approval, that customer vehicles be kept if they are kept at the business, that they be parked, not be parked in front of the building. In other words, parked only behind the building. The applicant has indicated to us also that no customer vehicles will be parked outdoors other than during business hours. And so that also should be a condition of approval. And then I suggested as an additional condition that we specify, even though it would be a given that we're only approving this use as a repair facility, that we specify that it is also our intent that there be no vehicle sales from the property. And the applicant has expressed his understanding that that is not allowed and that is not his intent. We do not know precisely what the applicant's hours of operation are, and so perhaps we could ask you what you intend in that regard.
Yeah, it's gonna be 9 to 5.
9 to 5?
Could you introduce yourself for everybody at home and us folks here?
My name is Elton, E-L-T-O-N, Prifty, P-R-I-F-T-I.
Sir, do you have anything you wish to add?
No.
This is a public hearing. I see we only have one gentleman in the audience. Do you wish to speak on this?
No.
All right. We'll open it up to the commission for comments and questions.
Yes, I have one through the chair to the petitioner. You said your hours of operation are 9 to 5. What days of the week will you be open?
Monday to Saturday.
Pardon?
Monday to Saturday.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other comments? No more comments. The motion is in order.
If I may?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. This time, I'd like to move to close the public hearing, waive the normal rules, and send case number 971C to City Council with a recommendation for approval, conditioned upon petitioner assurance that he will refrain from parking serviced vehicles in the front-facing parking, will refrain from leaving any serviced vehicles out of doors during non-business hours, and may not sell vehicles from the premises, used to be restricted to repairs only. The proposed special land use otherwise meets the standards of Westland zoning ordinance number 248, Article 13, Section 13.4.
Support. Motion by Commissioner Rappaport, supported by Commissioner Durante. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sharp?
Yes.
Commissioner Spisak?
Yes.
Commissioner Williams?
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson?
Yes.
Commissioner Durante?
Yes.
Commissioner Folks?
Yes.
Commissioner Rappaport?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Sir, congratulations. We're glad to see you bring your business to the city. We wish you well as you go before City Council. Any questions you have between that time, we'll hold this value here to help you all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Elliott, do you have anything else this evening?
I do not.
Move adjourn.
A motion by Commissioner Folks, supported by Commissioner Williams to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?